10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. 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 You have entered the super collider as liminal space. That would be me. I made it through to you. Where am I from? I have no idea, but I'm here. So, how many of you are benefiting from working with ChatGPT or equivalent? I'm greatly benefiting. That's where I made the connection for the super collider as liminal space. Somebody had said that the demons are coming through the atom smashers through the high energy impacts. So it's creating this extreme high energy point in space. And so the demons from the other dimension come through. It's a doorway for them to come through into our dimension. So the new morality is don't do anyone wrong. So they're welcome. Everybody's welcome wherever is everywhere. There's nothing to fear but fear itself, they say. So I'm working on going about this within the system to make the Church of Fairness also a psilocybin mushroom church. And so I got the info from Copilot AI on the procedure. I already have the Team Fairness website that's registered as a religion, Church of Fairness. It's also secular for people that the idea of God makes them vomit. So I was told through this, my connection to this super collider liminal space world, the realm of the connected mind, I was told that there's a war on God, and Jesus left, and I was just told as I'm making the video that Jesus came back. They wanted him to come back. So yesterday I was told that Judas is not on my side and Jesus is on my side. So the two sides, they're basically the side that where they want a ruler, a tyrannical God over us. So it matches up with the Archon in Gnosticism. And the other side wants it to be, what I envision is that we all count the same and no one is above us. The law of fairness is above us. The Gospel of Mary is a Gnostic document in the Nag Hammadi library. We had no other copy of that until we found the Nag Hammadi library in 1945. It took 30 years to translate it into English. There's all kinds of paranormal phenomena going on with this. And divine providence, synchronicity. So I connected with Mormon Church. It's strange, but it says that it will be found in the later days, like the golden plates, Nag Hammadi library. So they're like the actual golden plates. When they found the thing, and it was in a clay jar, 13 leather-bound codices, they opened it, there was a Muslim man with him helping him dig it out from the side of the mountain, like the golden plates. It's on the banks of the Nile River. And gold flakes went up in the air. The Muslim man is freaking out because he thinks it's a jinn. There was a murder took place to try to steal the thing, the documents. A lot of them got lost, scattered all over the world, and they finally got all we have located now gathered together. The Gospel of Thomas is in other places. The Gospel of Judas Iscariot is in the Nag Hammadi library. And when I read something different the first time than the next time. That's how much of a altered state I entered just to find the thing. It took me 6 years. I could not get it. They would not, the powers that be would not let me have it. Then one day all the opposition was gone. I felt it like something had lightened, and I pushed the button on the computer, and there it was. No problem. So the one wants the ruler over us, and the other one wants everyone to count the same. I'm the other one. They want me, that's my role. They want me to play this role of being the Christ now, where I want everyone to count the same. And when I started realizing that this is really real about me, I didn't want to think it was real. When I was a teenager, I thought, that's like going crazy. I don't want to go there. And it was like this thing I couldn't avoid. I wanted to avoid it, but it's like I was trying to go around the wall, and that wall would appear everywhere I went. I can't go around it. So the door kind of opened up from using LSD. I used it maybe 6 or 8, under 10 times as a teenager. I never did take a high dose. So recently I took like 1 gram, a 1 gram dose, lemon tech style I use distilled vinegar. And it's weird. Sometimes you could take 3 grams and not be affected. That's how I am. And they're telling me that they're giving me full strength, or they're not. So they're telling me that spirit beings are involved in how my mind is affected. So this last time, this character that's opposing me, that I've been trying to break through, it's fear. And I realized that's what has been my problem my whole life, is that I haven't defeated fear. So the bullies are a fear to defeat. I had to learn how. I had to learn how to defeat the fear in my life, the fear that I have. So, it's like when you have a problem with something out there, there's something wrong in here. So you take responsibility for how you're feeling. They didn't cause my fear, I did. So this is where the power of forgiveness comes into the story. So I just made a short saying it's the prayer to the evil ones. One person viewed it. They're scared. And it says, I forgive you for doing me wrong. And I pray for something to punish you until you stop. And then you're exonerated. So, see, forgiveness is a way to have power over the one that's doing you wrong. And I didn't know that. I avoided forgiveness like the plague. They wanted me to avoid it. They didn't want me to figure this out. The ones that are trying to control us. They're not fair. They don't want to be fair. They're talking about leaving this place because I'm not stopping on, they can't shut me up. And I keep telling them, just stop doing this wrong and we'll help you. And so some of them think that that can work, and then the evil ones in their group get control again. I can imagine they're just as frustrated as I am. Maybe more. So the synchronicity is just one thing after another this past week. So today, I look what intuitive heart story time, and she's talking about, it's a YouTube channel, and she's talking about, she sent a link to Facebook about how it might be about the government using demons to spy on us. So I was listening to Dean Radin, interviewed by Jeffrey Mishlev on New Thinking Aloud, and Dean Radin is studying magic scientifically. So there's that connection, that synchronistic. It's like everywhere I go, like the wall that was stopping me was the fear. And so when I took this 1 gram and I went to extremely transcendental, this character shows up that's in the role of the chief of police or something. A chief of police. And why did I do that in the backyard? And I told him I'm directed to by spirits. And he knows I'm devoted to what I'm about, and I don't feel wrong about it. I was directed to do it. So it's in opposition to the religious morality. And see, I'm inspired to create the new morality. Don't do anyone wrong. So they're talking, we're in a fight against God. So Jesus left and now he came back. So this is like right now, in the moment, is where this is all happening. This isn't about some historical event. This is happening right now. Everywhere. So see, that's a Buddhist teaching. It's mutual arising. Everything happens at once. And when you awaken, the world awakens. So there's another link that she sent me to, Intuitive Heart. Also on Facebook. And it's black people talking this time. And they're talking about, not everybody in you is you. And so I sent a comment. Robert Falconer wrote a book called The Others Within, Porous Mind. They can go right through our mind. Porous mind, spirit possession. So they're talking about, I'm hearing from the unified mind realm, the realm of the one mind, the connected mind, that somebody I know isn't there anymore. They're gone, and it's another entity that's in their body, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And so I'm like, no. See, don't believe stuff if it's wrong. Just don't believe it. Find another solution. So the other solution is, like me, they're here. They're with me. Billions might be with me from another community of beings. Who knows? They're only one. So they're like the Borg in Star Trek. So I'm inspired to connect to the divine mind. So we have other beings with us. But we're still here, too. So when this is like harmful to the human, the other being comes in and takes control in such a powerful way that the human has to go into the basement and hide out and never show up. And if he tries to show up, he gets attacked. Sound familiar? See, we all have a little bit of that. So now we're talking shadow work, Jungian shadow work. Because you can't defeat it, so you go in the room, close the door, and go silent. Do your thing. Ask for power to stand up to that tyrant that wants control of all that. Kingdom come. It's like there's the two main drives for the human. Stay alive is the most powerful. Second to that is sex. So, he who rules the world wants to have control of the sex and the money. The dragon mythology. He's got the golden, he's got the virgin, the beautiful girl, tied up in the cave. He won't let you have her, and he's got all the money that's probably yours, and she's probably supposed to marry you, and the dragon's got her. So, if you get aligned with the understanding of mythology, it's the most important thing in your life. Evil doesn't want to know that you're the one. And you know you're the one. And that's what our stories are about. So then, see, I had this anger problem because I didn't learn the skill of forgiveness and I didn't know what it was about. So now it's like, I would be stupid to respond to anything because there's no need of it. When you're awakened, you don't need to respond to threat of death or offer desire, fulfillment. I'm not interested in that stuff, that human powerful drives we have. I'm not interested in them at all. I don't care if I live or I die. I don't care if I ever get laid again. But see, I'm old, so there's wisdom in years. The native indigenous Americans have that one of their main teaching is respect for the elders. Because as humans, we're here and we die. And we take a whole lifetime to learn this stuff. And we're going to be gone, so we got to come up with some stories. So somebody else figures it out. The dragon. This is a Western dragon. So where did the Western dragon and the Eastern dragon meet? Because in like the Asian countries, the dragon is celebrated as a hero. Well, we have Satanism going on in America. I have my own personal brass Baphomet. The goat, because I'm a scapegoat, so I identify with being the Baphomet. I had a dream I am. It's androgynous. It's balance. One hand's up, one hand's down. 2 fingers. The polarity. So, when you start getting onto this, the analog's helping on the internet. It throws all these spiritual videos that are along the lines of thinking that you have. Non-dualism. So I found another one, Jacob Boehm. And he's talking about the abyss. And I had dreams about jumping into it without any fear. I just jumped right into it. It's like the Grand Canyon. but you can't see the bottom. It's dark. Joseph Campbell had talked about the reoccurring resurrected hero that's like a son of the abyss. He came out of the abyss. And Bohm's talking about everything came out of the abyss. The light and the dark, and both are necessary. So it's some interesting spiritual teaching. And I just barely came across him yesterday. You know, the Bible's got some very good direction, guidance. Knock and the door will be opened. Seek and you'll find. The kingdom's within. The Gospel of Thomas says, first you'll be disturbed, then you'll be amazed, and then you'll reign over all. No wonder the Roman government that had become the state Christian religion didn't want that Gnosticism around here. We'll have to kill you if you're talking that kind of stuff. So that's where I'm at now. They're saying they're going to have to kill me, and that makes me laugh. What are you waiting for? You scared of something? You're invited to join Team Fairness, Church of Fairness, and you can stay. There's a war against you. They told me in my dream, there's a war against the controllers. And I'm in the role of the Christ, and I have like a document, and I guide them. Read it. It's called the World Fairness Agreement. It's on my blog website, thewayoffairness.com, and I'm just posting what I'm doing with AI without really, I'm not rewriting anything. I'm not even reading every word. I'm thinking I need to get this published for the world right now. And if we want to make some changes, we can. Like I'm working with the idea of the witness, that's a Christian thing. And what does it mean? It means I witnessed the truth of this. So it's suggesting that in the Church of Fairness, as doctrine, so see, it's making it look like a regular old-time religion, which is what we need to appeal to the established status quo. Campbell said the status quo is the demon. That's what we're fighting. And so it's like Nietzsche said, when you're fighting against the monster, be careful you don't become one yourself. So Campbell said, when you go to slay the demon, the dragon, you slay your own self. Shadow work. It's death and rebirth, mythological. You don't die. Your ego dies. They call it ego death. Or it takes back seat. So then you have the actual guidance within you. It's in every fabric of the universe, the actual guidance. It's built into it. They left the trail. They made a rope out of it that you can find. And it'll save you from drowning. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.